Yo. What's up? What up, gang?
What's up, grinding it up, gang? This is the vlog episode number 7, and my iPad just fell down. Let's try again one more time. So, welcome to video blog episode number 7 from Las Vegas with a beautiful view instead of a view of the pool because it just came from there. I actually wanted to do the vlog entry from the pool. I might do that later, but for now it was so freaking hot I couldn't stand to be there for longer than one hour. And well, anyways, let's move on to what happened yesterday, my first official day in Vegas. So I got up, and health-wise, I was much better. I got better throughout the day, so that's really great. I'm really happy about this, actually, because, you know, I have a big history of not having the best health when I'm in Vegas due to jet lag and the heat and the air conditioning and everything that, you know, the stress wears on my stomach and intestinal system because of my chronic disease. But I don't want to bother you with that. So I'm much better now. I'm fine. I ate, I drank, I had good food so far. So I'm had a great breakfast this morning, actually. So I'm really all set up well now. And yesterday we did the first trip of the day to Wholefoods to actually get that food, and I'm gonna show you a couple of impressions from that little trip.
What up, gang?
Let's go and get breakfast. Whole Foods shopping spree. So right after lunch, we then decided it's finally time to get some hands in and play some poker and warm up for the main event. We did that by registering for the 3 p.m. $235 daily deep stack at the Rio, and I think I'm going to be playing that today as well. I wanted to just shake off the live poker rust, and instead of just hopping into the 1.5k knockout bounty tournament that was running yesterday, I decided it would be wiser to spend my warm-up money for a lower buy-in tournament. And yeah, it turned out to be a very, very good very good thing. I'm going to tell you about that later. But for now, I want to share with you my impressions and some captures of the Rio atmosphere. I think you guys have been waiting for that because that's where all the magic happens. So enjoy. So let's talk a little bit about my daily deep stack performance yesterday. I didn't last very long. I lasted until shortly before dinner break, which was in level 5 or 6, I guess. So no big deal, but my main focus was on improving and getting into the flow and the rhythm of live poker again. And I think I kind of did that at the end, at least. I felt in the beginning I was a little bit like awkward or not feeling like super comfortable at all because I hadn't played for a long time, and you just got to get back into the flow. I did note a couple things down that I want to improve on, which is basically about posture, because I had a couple of postures which I didn't feel comfortable in, and I got to adjust that. And I also felt like I had a little bit of a tell because I really felt like sometimes I wasn't consistently checking with the same way or the same hand, and that could give something away. Sometimes I was checking with this when I was a little bit weaker, a little bit more in the check fold mode, and I was knocking like this when I was stronger and was planning something. So yeah, I really want to keep that consistent, just do the knocking, and just got to remember that. Also, it was a little bit tricky keeping track of all the stack sizes again, because like it's not online poker, right? It's live poker, so you have to actually count all the stacks at your table, and that's really like the tricky part for an online player like me. To keep that in mind all the time, and just before you make a decision, before you play your hand, just look around for the stacks behind you and in front of you. Also, I noted down that I don't want to be talking to players during a hand, like any players at all, because some of them were trying to talk to me, and I was like not talking to them during the hand. Once on the one hand, to not give off any tells, and on the other hand, to just not disturb the game flow at all, because that really was disturbing. I guess that's going to be a little bit different at a real World Series event, though. Like these daily deep stacks, a lot more recreational players play them, and they want to have the table to be a little bit more chatty and everything, so I can understand that. What else? I noted down straightforward lines because I was playing a couple of hands a little bit in a tricky way, and I think that didn't serve me well. I got to figure out, like against the recreationals, I got to play more straightforward and just go for the thinnest value possible, because I had a really nice spot where I got like really good thin value out of ace jack out of second pair on a flush board with a king, and he called me with something weaker, maybe a weaker jack or a weaker pair, because he was thinking I was bluffing. And I think this is really key, so I shouldn't really play straightforward and just go for the thinnest value possible against these players. Well, in the end, I couldn't get much going for me. I had to lay down aces at one point because I think it was obvious the guy had trip queens. He potted it on the river when the queen paired, and I just felt like it was so lucky he had a queen, so I laid down aces, which is a little bit of a shame, but that's no big deal. I'm fine with my read there. He also seemed super confident in his bet. And in the end, I was short because I couldn't find any spots, and I had 6-5 of clubs, and I shoved for 7 big blinds, got called by ace jack, and that's the end of the story. He held. So, well, yeah, I'm going to focus again on improving, getting better, and getting into the rhythm. So playing one of these deep stacks today again, and maybe playing the lucky $777 tournament tomorrow. This is another WSOP event before the main event. Not quite decided yet, but I might. And then it's time for the main event. So it's 4 days to go, guys. I'm hyped. So let's get going, guys. I gotta go prepare my lunchbox, head out to the Rio, play some more poker. In the meantime, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button if you like the vlog. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to support it. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate all the support you guys are putting out there, also on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to follow me over there at xflixx or flix.coaching on Facebook. You can see some nice pictures. I'm going to put up live updates also. And the next vlog is set to come out tomorrow this time. Hopefully I'll manage. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. In the meantime, let's keep grinding it up. That's a lot of people.